Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for more interesting videos. So today video like a little bit different because we're going to talk about business. Na the one and only Kendi. Sa atatuambia vile alianza biz yake, nilimwinspire akaanza biz. Na story yake tu kidogo akiwa mtoto.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? My name is Kendi. I am the face and brains behind Candy Coated Notes. Candy Coated Notes is an online business. It's just like a small thing where we custom make journals, planners, and notebooks, and a few other things here and there. Yeah.
Belona make journals. Have you ever thought of making maybe calendars and stuff?
Yeah, actually there was a time we were doing calendars. Last year we had calendars, certain calendars, and they had pictures zawatu of your family, a personalized calendar for your family pekee. So ikona picha yako ya watu wenu, either like that. We sold a bit, but then the design work was hectic, and this year I was so swamped, so I didn't get to do the calendars, but we've done it before. Yeah.
Now so far so good in business. Kukoaje?
Business is hard, just like every other business. You have good days, you have bad days, but all the same, we're grateful. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Who came with that idea? Ni mabeshte zako alikwambia ama nyote ilikaa uko umeboeka ukaona acha nianzishe tu Candy Coated biashara yangu?
What happened was ilikuwa hii time ya COVID and everyone was at home, yeah? Everyone was at home making banana bread, doing exercises and all that because we couldn't go out, yeah? Benye tu ilianza. So I started following a babe on Instagram. Her name is Queen Lynn. I really liked her content, and I started relating to her content and asking about her content and, interacting with her content. Then we got to be friends, and she mentioned she wanted to start a YouTube channel. So I thought my way of encouraging her to start a YouTube channel is to make something personal for her. That's when I did the first notebook for her. I didn't have money. I was so broke. I think I had 1,000 bob, and one notebook was for her, and hiyo ingine nilikuwa nitafute tu venye nitajisqueeze nijifinye nikuwe na notebook ingine ya boy flani because it was his birthday. So I did the design work. I sent them to a friend of mine who does printing, anifanyie the printing bit, then tukabind nikamdeliveria. So when we delivered, she loved it so much she posted it on her page, and I remember I was taking a nap and I woke up and I had so many new followers, over 100. Nashindwa ni nini, kwani tupicha twangu fani tumetokea mahali. Then after checking, Nikona, she tagged me and guys were interested with the book. So I called her and I told her, this is so overwhelming. What do I do? She told me, you know what, let's make this a business. Start it as a business. And that's when Candy Coated started.
That's so I believe in books, kuna hizo story na binding. What type of binding do you do?
Normally I do the spiral bound books, these ones with the wire, but on request we can also do this is what we call perfect binding without the wire. So on request we can do perfect binding, but this is slightly more expensive. Okay, not slightly, I'm lying, that's a lot more expensive. That's why we prefer this binding, and also for ease of turning the pages. So that's why. But both options are available.
So if kama you're doing this book, easy pages, where do you get the pages?
So with the pages, it's a long process. You have to buy the papers first, then you buy the papers, you print them, then you take them for cutting. You buy the paper, it's so big, it is a big roll. So you buy, take them for cutting, then print them, then that's when you go to binding, then the covers are made separately. Yeah.
So kama this piece, hii ni photo ya mtu anakuletea.
Yeah. This is a photo where the client can have a photo nyuma, and now mbele a quote. So this is a book yangu. We were trying out diaries to see. So before I do any notebook, I have to try out with myself, nione how it can go. So we were trying out diaries for this year. We're still trying because a few details need to be perfected before I can roll it out. Yeah.
So how long does this take? Maybe kama kuprint na kufanya binding. It
can take a day. It can actually take a day or two at most. But these books, the only way I'm able to give them to my clients at such an affordable price is if I collect a huge number of orders and do them in bulk. Moja will cost an upwards of up to 3,000, 4,000. But now when I collect them in bulk, then the price goes down because it's a wholesale, you know. Yeah, so now I only do the covers, then bind. This is big. This is B4 size. Yeah, B4. B4 is wider than the A4 and not as long, so that it can fit in your bag.
So like kama hizi covers, kuna specific type of paper unafanyanga nazo?
Yes, there is a specific type of paper. You print on it, then you laminate. Yeah. Nikazimo is quite a bit of work. Then you paste. So you can see it's pasted. Yeah, so you paste.
Yeah. So like mtu anaweza kama for example mimi nataka book yangu nikwambie quote, niandikie quote hapa, ni mimi ndo nitakama hapo na hiyo quote ama ni wewe?
You can come up with a quote. You know, there are things that inspire you that don't inspire others. So you can come up with a quote and we write it, or you can ask me to get a quote for you. You tell me what you like. Unajua, I want something that will help me wake up in the morning happy. Vituka hizo, you know, the first thing you see on a book. So like mine, say for instance this one, I went for the quote. If you're searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. You know, something motivating for myself every day, to tell myself that I'm the only person that can change my life. Yeah.
Now how much do you charge? Maybe kama before na this one?
Well, the prices are different. Mostly our books we charge from 1,000 to 1,350 depending on the template you choose. So for this one, this is our best seller. It's the big planner. So the price for this one is 1,300. Then we have some other books that I introduced late last year, like this one, which is the affirmation journal and the manifestation journal. Those ones go for 1,000 bob. They're the cheapest books, not because they are of lesser quality, but because last year I was going through a period where I was having issues with my mental health, and I was trying to figure out how to get out of that space. And that's when I came up with these notebooks. So once I saw that mine was really helping me out, because I had the affirmation journal, self-care journal, and manifestation journal. After I saw it was helping me out, then I decided, you know what, let me make it public, so that anyone who's going through the same thing I'm going through can get help from this book and make them affordable. You know, come a CSR project. Yeah.
Okay. So far, like, ni nini ilikufanya mpaka kamua acha ni name business yangu Candy Cotton?
That's the weirdest thing. I don't know. I honestly, truly do not know why I named it Candy Coated and where I got that from. I just remember again Lynn asking me, so tuite aje? then I remembered everyone in school, when I was in high school, they thought candy was candy, yeah, sweetie. They didn't know it was a Meru name. So I said candy. Then the quoted just flowed because I tried candy notebooks and it was taken on Instagram. Then I was like, let me add quoted. So I added quoted, and that's how it stuck. And I am glad that it's now the brand that it is, because we keep branching to new things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, where do you see yourself in the next maybe 5 years?
Oh wow. Okay. That's a hard question. I haven't really thought it out like that. I've just been flowing with this business. At first, I didn't think it was even gonna last this long, so I've just been flowing with it. But I would love to have an actual physical location for it. I would love to have a website. I'm actually working on a website this year. I'd love to have a website where you can design your own book. You don't have to rely on me to do the design work. You can design it yourself. Then maybe branch off into making it like a gifting shop or something where you can get small knickknacks custom made for your loved ones. Yeah.
Now, apart from, you only do books?
No, we do a couple of things that are custom. We were doing branded chopping boards last year. We are still doing them this year. We're just waiting for the next shipment of boards, chopping boards. We do magic mugs, the type where it's black, then you pour a hot drink and it changes to reveal your picture.
Hey, that's so cool.
Yeah, so we also have that. We can do thank you cards, but then with the thank you cards and business cards and flyers and everything, that I mainly outsource to my other business, because late last year I opened another business, a branch, just candy coated pouring over to another one. Yeah.
That's so cool. Now, like, you as a business lady doing this, what are some of the challenges you face?
Well, just like every other business, there are challenges. Sometimes you make heavy losses. Sometimes you make profits, we thank God. With the challenges, mainly the delivery time, because you can have a good product. I can produce a really nice product, but because I'm not a rider, I have to outsource that service. I could deliver to wherever. Then msiwanduthi anicheleweshe ama disappoint, ama kwe rude to my client. Now you see, the client thinks that's my brand, yet it's not. So it's a difficult thing to explain, but we find a way to sort it out. We try to work with the best and the most efficient people, and if there is any glitch, we find a way to apologize to the client and make it up to them, so that they feel comfortable ordering from us again. Yeah.
So if one wants this book, kuna maybe he or she is gifting someone, do you produce for them the gift box and stuff?
Yes, that can be made available to your specifications. Sometimes we do the gift bags with a nice ribbon and all that for 100 bob. If you want a big box with chocolates and wine and all that, we can also do that at a price depending on the wine and the chocolates that you select. So any gifting idea you have, we make it happen.
Biashara
si rahisi. You have to evolve and be flexible. Juu mtu akikuja niambie I want a card iko na picha yake iweke kwa hiyo package. I want a wine bottle iko na picha yetu eka kwa hiyo package. I have to come up with a way to do that, and I always do.
So this is a full-time job?
No, it's not. Candy Coated is part-time, just like all my other businesses. They're part-time. My full-time job is, can we really call it full-time if I'm going part-time? Okay. So my main job is in insurance. I am a loss adjuster. Yeah.
So My next question is, do you do deliveries at your cost ama kwa cost ya client, and do deliveries only in Nairobi ama bado you have in other counties you have many deliveries?
Okay, so as for the delivery, if you want a home or office delivery, then you have to pay for the convenience, yeah? Because I won't do it personally. I'll have to send someone, and that someone has to be compensated for, yeah? So we engage the services of a rider or a messenger if it's around town at a small fee, just to reimburse the person for ile mafuta ametumia na time yake, So that is on the client's cost. We also send packages to wherever. You can choose to have them sent by matatu, zile sako apply your route. You can have it sent by Wells Fargo if you want the convenience ya kuletewa hadi kwako hata kama uko Malindi wapi. Yeah. So cost iko kwa the client. Yeah, but I have a pickup point in town for those who don't want to incur the cost. Yeah, I just drop them at the pickup point where that is free.
So like unajua vile umetuambia printing, kuna different printing machines.
Yes.
Like for this books and binding inafanywa kwanza na machine.
Yes.
Yes.
Unajua kutoboa hizi mashimo peke yako.
Kutoboa najua ni nini, lazima machine.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a machine. Yeah.
So like kuna hiyo specific machine yenye inatumika kufanya hizi nini, kuprint this specific books, na inatumika for this specific books, ama unaweza tumia maybe kuprint kama paper, kufanya photocopy and other things?
The machines are versatile. In order for a book like this, it's okay. You have to use one. I have to use a digital printer. 2, I have to use the binding machine. 3, I have to have the laminating machine to laminate this one. So already, those are 3 machines. Then for the pages inside, you don't use the digital printer, you use an offset machine. That way it's cheaper. So 4 machines have to be used to produce one book.
Wow. Like, okay, ukiwa na hii business, ukianza hii business, like, ulikuwa unajua like all that ambazo ulikuja kulearn on the process?
I learned on the job. You never know these things, you just learn. Just like ukizaliwa uko unajua anything, you learn as you'll go. So I'm just learning as I go. At first I didn't know I could do thank you cards, then I did. You keep evolving, you keep adding value to your business. That way it doesn't become obsolete, it doesn't become boring. Yeah.
Na maybe hizi thank you cards unafanya hata nini, price gani ranging?
The thank you cards can range from 10 shillings all the way to 150 shillings. Again, the lamination is very important. Kuna lamination simple, gloss, gloss and matte, that's affordable. But if you want lamination like it looks like it's shining, glittering, then that's more pricey. It's called frost, so that's pricier. So based on the size, based on the design, based on the colors, that's when we can give up an approach.
Based on the paper.
And based on the paper, yes. Paper is very, very important based on the paper. The cheaper the paper, the cheaper the card, it won't be long lasting, Yeah.
Na maybe mimi nikuje nikurequest nikwambie nataka unifanyie wedding cards. Najua wedding cards zinafanyanga kwa matte paper. Ni matte, right?
Yeah.
So like kama wedding paper, maybe hizo najua wedding cards zinafanyanga different.
Yeah.
So like mimi nikuje nikurequest, how much will you charge me?
Well, again, it depends with the design, because there are others that will be cut, there are others you'll want ribbons, there are others, it depends with the design. But then with that one, I don't do it as candy coated, I do it from my other business called Print Republic that deals with printing. Yeah, so you'll have someone, you'll come to our office, we'll do the design, then give you a sample, see if you like it, we'll do it as many times as you want till you get a perfect thing.
Wow. Na mimi kama unapenda hii biashara ya printing paper, ni kitu yenye ulisomea ama tu like niyo tu vile umetuambia tu hapo like gift tu, tuseme it's a gift?
No, I actually didn't study for any of that. I studied law. But
privilege sitting under a lawyer.
I studied law, but last year after I got into the business of printing books, I found out that there's so much more I can print. I can do water bottles, I can do diaries, I can do t-shirts, hoodies, anything under the sun I can print. So after I realized that, I kept again, with business you have to be flexible, you have to add value to your business. So I thought about adding value to my business, and not because people know candy coated for notebooks, so I kept candy coated notes for notebooks. Then opened Print Republic, where with two friends of mine, where those ones, they're graphic designers, so it's easy for them to know how to penetrate this market. Yeah, so those ones are the ones who aided me. They keep teaching me new things every time. Yeah, so Print Republic is fairly new, very stressful, but fairly new. But we're managing. Thank you so much.
As we wrap up this video, ongea na mayouth uko nje, and anyone mwenye ako business minded, ama anyone who is going to watch this video.
What I will say is, business is not easy. It's never been easy. It's not going to be easy. And the first time, of course, you might get a few hiccups, but instead of giving up, you take your lessons and you move. You take your lessons, you learn from the lessons, and you improve where you can. And let's not wait for tukisema hakuna job. Create work for yourself. I created some work for myself. I didn't have a single cent when starting, but I created it for myself. Yes.
So to a very important question. How much maybe ulianza nayo kwa biashara?
I honestly started with 100 shillings in my pocket. Yeah, I didn't have any money, but I think based on the fact that people follow and trust my friend Queen Lynn, who got me into this business, they were trusting enough to send me their orders and make payment before receiving the books. So that's the money I started the business with. Yeah.
Okay, na sai, like range maybe per day or per month, how much to pay to approximate to?
That's a hard question because discussing finances is a bit for me, but let's just say I'm comfortable, I'm happy, I am content. Just like any other business, there are good days, bad days, there are good months, there are some that are completely terrible, but I'm happy. I have enough. I really can't complain. I have enough. If you want to get into business, just give it your all. With time, it's cheaper.
Yeah, and that's it from our learned friend. Yeah, if you need any books, easy books zake, like kama photo yake, unaona vile she's pretty, this is her photo. So kama unataka book yako iko hivi, atajua vile atenda kama rename aicheze kiyeye. And that's it for today. Kama unataka hivi, ndeka kila kitu kwa description box. And that's it for today. Till next time, bye.